So, Divine Immolation is the opening track of our new record, and
The second video clip.
the second video clip that we released for this album. And yeah, I think it's one of the most intense songs on the album.
It never stops.
Yeah, it's really relentless. Well, it has like
It has the bridge, of course, yeah.
yeah, but also like very epic intro.
Oh, yeah. Which is, I think, perfect intro for an album. Like, it starts off slow, you don't really know what's happening, distorted guitars, Ricky doing a cool vocal line, and then right away it starts and it announces how the album will be.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
also very fast, 230 BPM, which is, I think, the maximum tempo we have in the album. There's a couple other tracks at that speed, but right away it starts like with this intro you don't understand, and boom, starts right off like this.
Yeah, and yeah, it wasn't supposed to be a video clip at first, but then we decided to use it as a single after we recorded it.
Yeah,
Because it turned out like so good that we wanted to do a video clip out of it, and well, it was quite easy to decide what to do, because the song is about like someone setting himself on fire. So we got in touch with a stuntman that could do that, and
set himself on fire,
Yeah,
and that's what he did.
Yeah.
He basically put fire on himself until he burned.
yeah, there's a lot of fire in the record.
Yeah, with Onwards as well.
Yeah,
But what I really like about this song, personally, it's the melodic chorus. That
Yeah.
second guitar doing the melody over the chorus. I think this is really interesting and maybe a bit original as well. This is really, for me, the strong point of this song.
yeah, it has very catchy chorus and also melodies overall. So
Divine
So-
Immolation.
Cranial Disintegration is definitely my favorite song on the record, and it's the one that I feel mine the most, because when I wrote the lyrics, it was very natural. I wrote the lyrics in a couple of hours, and it immediately felt like that song was gonna be a single.
But I think all of us in the band were convinced this song was one of the strongest of the album. Like,
Yeah.
when discussing about potential singles and video clips, I think there was no hesitation from any of us. Cranial was the song we wanted to put forward the most.
Yeah,
And it's
absolutely.
funny because it's the first song we really started working out when we started the long process of composing the album. We had one song composed like right away after Voices, and then for a long period of time we tried some songs, we tried composing, but we never really were satisfied. And then at one point we started with Cranial, and this really marked the beginning of a non-stop composition process.
Yeah, the first draft of the song, the working title was Face Melter, and yeah, I wanted to keep the vibe of the title. It had to be brutal, so
Yeah, and it definitely has that energy. And what's funny is that being the first track we really started working on in this new process of composing, which is what then became that album. We started composing this song as we did the previous songs, like really following the thrash metal different like stereotypes in the drums and etc. The song, the first draft of the song wasn't that different, but was still very limited, let's say. And it's when we started to open up in the composition process. For instance, the drums at first was only almost one drum pattern, my opinion still very cool, but that's when, for instance, I tried introducing blast beats and we started introducing melodies. And in the middle of the song of Cranial, we have that break in the song where only Ricky sings, and then we go in a more epic part with a beatdown. And that was the first time we really like
we thought we
tried
could do something different.
something different. And when we saw that this worked, or when we felt that we could actually do this, it opened up a door for the next tracks to
Yeah, that was quite a turning point, I
Yeah.
would say, in the composition process.
so really like breaking from the standard thrash composing we had before and really experimenting ourselves as musicians and everything, just trying out. And I think this song really has it.
Yeah,
has
the
this
song
sense
has a thrashy vibe overall until like there's, I mean, some tremolo picking in there, you know,
Yeah.
and then there's like this climax towards the end.
Yeah, really overall a good.
big breakdown, and yeah, I think it gives the song quite a
Absolutely.
vibe.
Will not change them ruthlessly, delivered the surgical steel. Radioactive disintegration, sound as mutilation, doctor.